Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Ma'am. So, my report is all about the reasons for Filipino plight and realization to work for progress. First, let's tackle about the causes of the miseries suffered by the Filipino people. So, the first one is the Spain's implementation of military policies. So, because of such laws, the Philippine population decreased dramatically. Poverty became more rampant than ever, and farmlands were left to wither. The family as a unit of society was neglected, and overall, every aspect of the life of the Filipino was retarded. The second one is the deterioration and disappearance of Filipino indigenous culture. When Spain came with the sword and cross, it began the gradual destruction of the native Philippine culture. Because of this, the Filipinos started losing confidence in their past and their heritage. They became doubtful of their present lifestyle, and eventually they lost hope in the future and the preservation of their race. And the last one is the passivity and submissiveness to the Spain colonizers. One of the most powerful forces that influenced a culture of silence among the natives were the Spanish friars. Because of the use of force, the Filipinos learned to submit themselves to the will of the foreigners. But because of these experiences of Filipinos, they became to the thought that they were going to seek for progress at lalabanan nila kung ano yung mga pinapamalakad ng mga Spanish. So, these are the things na ginawa ng mga Filipinos to work for progress for the Philippines. So, Spanish keep the people uneducated and ignorant, but they failed. National consciousness had still awakened, and great Filipino minds still emerged from the rubble. The next one is Spanish keep the people impoverished also came to no avail. When we say impoverish, it means being poverty, yung lugmok na lugmok sa kahirapan, but hindi nag-succeed ang Spanish that time because on the contrary, living a life of eternal destitution had allowed the Filipinos to act on the desire for a change in their way of life. They began to explore other horizons through which they could move towards progress. And the last one is exterminating the people as an alternative to hindering progress did not work either. So, yung Spanish is ginagawa nilang alternative yung mga Filipino people para mahinders yung progress, but hindi yun nag-work. Because the Filipino race was able to survive amidst wars and famine and became even more numerous after such catastrophes. So, therefore, Spain had no means to stop the progress of the country. What they need to do is to change their colonial policies so that they are in keeping with the needs of the Philippine society and to the rising nationalism of the people. So, yun yung nagbigay puwersa sa mga Filipino kaya nagkaroon sila ng mindset na labanan kung ano ang mga ginagawa ng mga Spanish people para maglugmok sa kahirapan yung Filipino. But fortunately, hindi nagwagi na ilugmok ng mga Spanish people yung mga Filipino kasi gumawa ng paraan yung mga Filipino people para magkaroon ng progress ang kanilang hanap buhay and also our country. So that ends my report. Thank you for listening and God bless us all.
Have a nice day, everyone. I am Jeninho Arcandido, 4th year Bachelor of Physical Education. At this time, I will be going to discuss about what reform is. So, reform means the improvement or amendment of what is wrong, corrupt, unsatisfactory, etc. The use of the word in this way emerged in the late 18th century and is believed to originate from Christopher Wavell's association movement, which identified parliamentary reform as its primary aim. Developing countries may carry out a wide range of reforms to improve their living standards, often with support from international financial institutions and aid agencies. This can include reforms to macroeconomic policy, the civil service, and public financial management. Ang reforma ay iminungkahi bilang isang solusyon upang baguhin ang isang bagay na itinuring na naitama. Alinman dahil ito gumana, umali, o dahil hindi ito kasesiya o hindi umangkop sa mga bagong katotohanan. Ang reforma ay maaring magkakaiba ng uri: pampolitika, pang-ekonomiya, panlipunan, konstitusyon, edukasyon, agraryo, pisikal, elektoral, paggawa, relihiyon, at marami pang iba. For this time, magbibigay lang po ako ng 4 na example gaya ng Protestant or tinatawag natin na reformasyon ng Protestante. Ang Protestanteng reformasyon na kilala rin bilang reformasyon ay isang kilusang Kristiyano na nagsagawa upang ng isang malalim na rebisyon ng doktrinang Kristiyano na inihayag ng simbahang Katoliko. Then, ang pangalawa po ay edukasyon. Ang edukasyon o tinatawag natin na reformang pang-edukasyon. Ang reformang pang-edukasyon tulad nito ay naglayong mapagbuti, iwasto o iangkop ang sistema ng edukasyon. Isinaalang-alang itong hindi kumpleto, hindi epektibo o lipas na sa oras. Pang-tatlo ay ang agrarian o tatawag nating reformasyong agraryo. Ang reformang agraryo ay may kaugaliang pangunahing layunin upang maiwasan ang konsentrasyon ng lupa sa isang pribilehiyong grupo at iwasto ang mababang produktibo ng agrikultura. At ang panghuli ay ang politics o tawag nating reformang pampolitika. Ang mga reformang pampolitika ay naging bunga ng pagbabago ng mga sentral na aspeto ng pagkakaisa ng lipunan ng isang bansa at karaniwang kontrobersyal at nagbuo ng mga debate at kontrobersya. So, why was the reform important? The Reformation became the basis for the founding of Protestantism, one of the 3 major branches of Christianity. The Reformation led to the reformulation of certain basic tenets of Christian beliefs and resulted in the division of Western Christendom between the Roman Catholicism and the New Protestant traditions. So, why is reform needed and important in today's society? Our success tomorrow depends on our ability to make reform happen today. Indeed, well-designed and well-implemented reforms yield a triple dividend. They lift output and employment. They strengthen public budgets and they rebalance global demand.